All right, all right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Steve's Guitars. We're here on a balmy summer day. It's a beautiful day here in Carbondale, and we've got some amazing music for you all. Before we get started, we'd like to send a shout-out to PM Consulting Limited and Feldman Wirtz Law Firm up in Aspen. These folks, through their generous contributions, afford us to web stream, and we're grateful for that. We'd like to send a shout-out to First Bank, banking for good. A shout-out to GrassRoots Community Network. They host our streams. They are the nation's first and oldest community access station, and they've been great friends to us for many, many moons. We'd like to send a shout-out to the Standiford clan for having this amazing space. And lastly, but never leastly, a shout-out to those of you that are here and online supporting live music. It's a beautiful thing to do. The artists certainly appreciate the support. We certainly appreciate the support. And if nothing else, you're going to go home tonight with a tune in your head and maybe a little skip in your step and a smile on your face. And you've heard some great music. Tonight, we are very happy to present a fan of ours, a good friend of ours. Would you all please welcome Cruz Contreras.
Thank y'all. Thanks for being here this evening.
Standing in the light out on the hill, the sun in your hair, the whole world stood still. Silhouette on a blood-red sky, I could see the fire burning in your eyes. Oh, the fire burning in your eyes. Could have heard your heart beating from a mile away. Take it all in, things words can't say. Sunset falling on a bright-eyed dream. I guess everything's not what it seems. No, everything's not what it seems. But desire, own desire. You can look away, but it still remains. You can't hide in that burning flame of desire. And the prettiest thing that I've ever seen crashed in like a storm, gone like a dream. We took it all in and we drank our fill. Now I hold you in my heart and always will. I hold you in my heart and always will. Like desire, oh desire. You can walk away, but it still won't change. You can't hide in that burning flame. Desire. Thing that I've ever known is life without you in this world alone. There's a picture of you burned in my mind, and I carry it with me till the end of time. I carry it with me till the end of time. And this desire, own desire. You can look away, but it still remains. You
Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Man, I feel like we're going to get to know each other real well this evening. It's very intimate. I'll be comfortable in about 3 songs.
Rain fell down and the creek rose up. Pour that poison in my coffee cup. Living like a ghost from day to day. Rhyme or reason, it's hard to say. Running these roads, a young man's test. Silver Eagle line 90 West. The best of plans they could not see. The way things they would really be. Oh, how I wish you'd let somebody love you. Got the gang all tickets for the show last night. A homemade whiskey, something just ain't right. Head on down to the old saloon. Hold on tight and goes, we're going to the moon. Flying like a jet, wings on my feet. Close my eyes just so I can't see. Wade on into the boiling stream. Take my hand, making me believe. Somebody love you. Oh, how I wish you'd let somebody show you. Six quarts low, diesel running hot. Listen to the show from the parking lot. If you wanna get drunk sitting by the door, 'cause everybody just want more. Oh, how I wish you'd let somebody love you. Oh, how I wish you'd let somebody show you. Somebody love you. Let somebody love
Thank you. All right, so I drove down this. I left Spokane, Washington yesterday morning. I know it was a healthy drive, and I didn't really make. I was just kind of taking my time, feeling real good, trying to recuperate. I've been on the road for about a month with my band, which is why it sounds so quiet in here right now. I'm like double freaking out right now. But there was a wreck somewhere in the Bridger Teton National Forest, so. I went an hour in, I had to go an hour out, and then take a 2-hour detour. So I slept in the back of the van last night, and I don't know why I'm saying this. If I look if my eyes are like a little bit like the fluttery, that's why. Yeah. So this next tune here, I have a song suggestion list, but I'm gonna kind of make this up as I go since this is a very special occasion. This is a song I co-wrote with my bandmate Sam Quinn, and this is when we were doing a series called the Sprinter Sessions, where we'd write a song every week, and we'd make a live video, mistakes and all, and the only requirement is that the van had to be somewhere included in the video. And this song was based on my experience with my Uncle Thomas Feather. He was a fruit farmer in southwest Michigan, which is where I lived till I was about 12 years old before we moved to Tennessee. And he was a real hero of mine. Looked up to him. He kind of looked like the Marlboro Man back in those days. And one of those guys who kept all his cash under the floor, and a shotgun by the door, and a hound dog. And he had a out-of-body near-death experience at a pretty young age. And he was on a run, and he found himself in another town in a hospital room, basically hovering over his body. He died. I'm not a doctor, but people stop. That thing happens. And it happened to him, and he said it was a beautiful experience, and he really didn't want to come back. So he always told us, don't be afraid. This is for him.
Rainstorm rolling in an old blue Ford, tractor tires just 9 years old, hands on the wheels driving slow, young man's dream. Candlelight's not much to say, old dog sleeps on the porch all day, boots on the floor, us kids all play, take it all in. The only time she saw him cry, handful of dirt and a short goodbye. Saddle up for the longest ride, take a deep breath. Seen the light, found the way, love so bright I could not stay. I think of you each time I pray. A young man dreams of an old man's way, some things change and some remain. Seen the light, don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Broken dreams, silent tears, auction took the farm last year. Last in line, all things in, take a look around. At a county fair, farewell, look 'em in the eyes so they can tell. Cherry blossoms bloom again, I'm coming home. A young man dreams of an old man's way, some things change and some remain. I've seen the light, don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Summer night, August sky, blinking eye, it'll pass you by. Summertime, fireflies, close your eyes, the long goodbye. Young man dreams of an old man's way, some things change and some remain. Seen the light, don't be afraid, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, don't be afraid. Some things change and some remain. Rainstorm rolling in an old blue Ford, tractor tires just 9 years old.
Thank you. Y'all, what's the elevation here? I should know this. Damn, I can feel it right now. Really? Like guitar-wise? Do you have another quarter-inch? Thanks, Ralph. Y'all, Ralph's awesome. I've gotten to know him pretty well over the last couple years, and I used to think he was just grumpy. He's not. He's super nice, super sweet, and super talented, which is a rare combination, all in a nice little grumpy outer crust. It's kind of true. It's true. And if anybody, God, I got to take bigger breaths, deeper. I don't know. I got out of shape in the past 2 days. Something happened. Something happened. I don't know what. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. That's. I think whatever I've been doing. We were in. Oh yeah, we've been going down. We were out on the West Coast for about a week, so I think I got deacclimated. Dang. Okay. Deep breaths. And if anybody has any request this evening for a song, particular song, just let me know as well. All right. 10,000 feet above the deep, dark waters, there's a land like I ain't never seen. But there's silver and gold, Mr. Wild Rose Garden, shining on the hillside for me. So I set out from eastern Kentucky, said farewell to family and home. Then I headed west to seek my fortune, figured I could make it alone. But there ain't no gold, and there ain't no roses, there ain't no sunshine, and there ain't no rain. Only darkness, tolls and troubles, still my life's blood down in this vein. Still my life's blood, vein by vein. Fell in with a stranger from Kansas City, said, son, now I'm a union man. I've a fine team of mules and rations for the winter. Traveler, I sure could use a hand. When springtime broke on that western prairie, to the Red Rock Hills I was bound. Now I'm digging for gold in an old rock garden, nothing worth I found. 'Cause there ain't no gold, and there ain't no roses, there ain't no sunshine, and there ain't no rain. Only darkness, tolls and troubles, still my life's blood down this vein. Still my life's blood, vein by vein. Come on now, baby, can you save my soul? Traveling all across the country, gotta find that gold. One more shot of whiskey before I ask your man. $64, got a brand new plan. Me and old Frisco gonna climb up over town, dig a hole in the mountain, we coming down. Take a look around and see what we can find. I hope you like silver, we've got a brand new mine. Well, there ain't no gold, and there ain't no roses, there ain't no sunshine, and I don't care. Goodbye darkness, so long troubles. 100,000 will buy my share. 100,000 will buy my share. Thank you. All right, I think I caught my breath on that one. Recalibrated here.
sweet as a peach, and I think it's peach picking time. She's got a smile from head to over yon. Pretty little turtle she got from her mom. She's the sweet, sweet woman, always on my mind. Well, she's as sweet as a peach, and I think it's peach picking time. She's got a wiggle and a walk and a giggle and a talk. Last time I saw her, my heart about to stop. She's the sweet, sweet woman, always on my mind. She's as sweet as a peach, and I think it's peach picking time. Well, an apple one day keeps a doctor away. I don't care about what they say. I got the sweet, sweet woman, always on my mind. She's as sweet as a peach, and I think it's peach picking time. Some sweet day when I return, she'll say, hey, and I marry her. She's my sweet, sweet woman, always on my mind. She's as sweet as a peach, and I think it's peach picking time. She's as sweet as a peach, and I think it's peach picking time. She's as sweet as a peach, and I think it's peach picking time.
Thank you. Woo. So this is a brand new guitar here. This is the first time I've played it solo. So this is a nice experience and probably fitting, considering there it feels like there's like 100 other guitars listening, checking it out. They're like, "Oh, what's the new guitar sound like?" Pretty wild here. Hell no. I mean, no. That's a definitely no. I still really love my old guitar. It was time to. I've been playing a 1952 Gibson J45 for years, and that's my baby. But summer tours were getting hard on it, so it's time to get something I could. Something that was roadworthy, a little more roadworthy. All right, someone capo this guy up here. So I remember writing this song. I used to write a lot of songs on envelopes. That's what I had at the time. And originally I wrote this as a really sad, slow country song. And then I got a call and I found out my band was going to play Bonnaroo, and I was pretty pumped. So I picked up my guitar and came up with this riff and then made it a foot stomper.
If I had a bottle, I'd surely drink it on down. No more pain, goodbye shame, then I'd head into town. I'd walk along all the fine people, smile, say how do you do. They wouldn't know and I wouldn't show the truth that I'm telling you. I'll not drink from the bottle, I'll not walk through the town. Four cold walls and a window, one shot, two hearts down. Once I was a young man, hair and eyes aglow. I met a girl, the prettiest curves, I had to make her my own. She was promised to another, and I knew her heart was true. I couldn't stand the sight of his hand, for I loved her too. And I'll not drink from the bottle, I'll not walk through the town. Four cold walls and a window, one shot, two hearts down. Took my father's rifle and I waited quiet until one cold shot through love's embrace left them quiet and still. And I'll not drink from the bottle, I'll not walk through the town. Four cold walls and a window, one shot, two hearts down. And I'll not drink from the bottle, I'll not walk through the town. Four cold walls and a window, one shot, two hearts down. One shot, two hearts down. One shot, two hearts down.
Thank you. Sometimes when I write a song, I'm just trying to capture a feeling. And this song was that for me. I spent a day out on the river, French Broad River over in East Tennessee one day with my friends. And just one of those magic days. Everything was in focus. Catching crawdads and probably drinking beer, chopping wood for no reason, just trying to show off. I don't know what. It's just one of those days you wish would never end. So I put it in a bottle and put it in a song.
I am not a rich man, I have no fortune to bear. I was born in the desert where flower is so rare. She is not a rich girl, she has no diamond to share. She was born on the ocean, 1,000 stars she wears. She wears. And I am not a sailor, I am no captain at sea. I was born in the desert and a captain out 9B. A captain out 9B. And she was born on the water. Her father sailed the ocean wide. A mermaid, her mother, she sails along with the tide. Sails with the tide. The shadows and the sunshine falling down on me, falling down on me. Would you be my lover if I gave you all I had? Flowers from the desert and gold from the ocean sand, from the ocean sand. Hold your hand in the cold and rain when the first snowflakes fall. The snowflakes fall. I am but a dreamer, and I've seen you in between the shadows and the sunlight falling down on me, falling down on me. Thank you. All righty. So, this next song, I think I wrote around the same time. I remember writing The Fall and this next tune. I don't know, man. I don't know if it was in the same night, but the same weekend. And I remember just waking up in the middle of the night, and my head was clear, and wrote both of these songs. And this one was funny because my oldest son, Cash, he was pretty young at the time I wrote this and another song called Ruby. And like most kids, you can never get their attention when you're trying to, and then when you don't want them to pay attention, they're all ears. And one night he was trying to stay up past his bedtime, and he said, "Hey, Dad, I need to go write a song." I was like, "Okay, buddy." So he went to his room and spent a little time there, and came back and he had a piece of paper, and I read it. It said, "Why I am a truck driving man. I love to haul that sweet cocaine across the country. I am a bandit." I know, and I was like, "Oh shit." So we changed cocaine to moonshine, which, as some of y'all know, is a very acceptable way of making supplemental income in East Tennessee. And he took the song to school the next day and was the official songwriter of his class for the year. But he was listening to this next song and another one. I'm sure it's where he got the ideas from. Hey, smokestack lady, why you gotta treat me so mean? got them 18 wheels, a long gun. Ain't seen my baby in too long. I got the smokestack, a Holland Jack, switchback, kick it back, a runaway freeway and blues. Hey, now I met me a voodoo woman. She said, look me in the eye. You got a good woman, your truck driving, foot so down, or you're gonna die. Here, one more cup of coffee, one more puff on that old smokestack. I got them 18 wheels, a long gun. Ain't seen my baby in too long. I got the smokestack, a Holland Jack, switchback, kick it back, a runaway freeway blues. I got them 18 wheels, a long gun. Ain't seen my baby in too long. I got the smokestack, a Holland Jack, switchback, kick it back, a runaway freeway blues. I got the smokestack, a Holland Jack, switchback, kick it back, a runaway freeway and blues. I got the smokestack, a Holland Jack, switchback, kicking back, a runaway freeway and blues. Thank you. All right. I'm going to try a new one on y'all. I've done a lot of writing over the past few years, maybe the last 5 years. But it's been a strange time. Good time. I got married, got young children, little kids, and farm and pigs and chickens, and got the band fired up again. So we've been going through some of these songs that have been sitting on the shelf, and I think we're planning on recording here beginning in the fall. So it's time to make new music. I'm very excited about that. I'm excited about the lineup and the guys that I have the opportunity to play with right now. They're good folks, super talented. They can all record and engineer and arrange, and kind of everybody does a little bit of everything, so it's really nice. Can't wait to see what we come up with. But I think this one will probably be on there. My wife asked me to write her a dirty song, and I'm pretty bashful, so it's not dirty at all, but it's a song nonetheless. It's my best ever. Maybe Brent, you could probably write a dirty song, right? No? Okay. Early in the morning, as I open my eyes, pull me closer and tantalize. Whisper softly, I love you still. The ache in our hearts, only we can feel. The taste of your lips, fingertips, we'll go dancing, reminisce. Last night's wine, candlelight, still my breath, no, I just can't fight. Love me tender and dusk till dawn, two hearts singing the same love song, hand in hand, face to face, nothing compares to your embrace. Lost in your eyes, mesmerized, feeling the hunger taking flight. Show me the way, hands of the trace. I remember every shade. Love me tender and dusk till dawn, two hearts singing the same love song. Hand in hand, face to face, nothing compares to your embrace. Hold on tight, 'cause everything's fleeting. Lost in your arms, it's so damn easy. Love me tender and dusk till dawn, two hearts singing the same love song. Hand in hand, face to face, nothing compares to your embrace. Nothing compares to your embrace.
Thank you. Yeah, that one. I want to come up with some dance moves for that one. I have to do my homework. You know, like where the whole band kind of does the whole thing at the same time. Why not, right? Yeah, there's some. I'm gonna do my homework. I know someone's got this figured. Actually, I saw we played with this. There's a artist from Arizona. His name's Roger Klein. Roger Klein and the Peacemakers. And they had us down to Mexico to play their festival. And the after party band, like no matter what song they played, had like the same moves kind of on every song. But it's so cool. Like I was really jealous that they had a move that worked for every single song. So you won't even know if I'm stealing their moves, but I'm probably going to do that. All righty. Let's see. Up a notch here. This is the first song on the first Black Lilies record. It is. Yeah, this I recorded this in my living room in North Knoxville back in the year 2009. I know. Early in human history? Yeah. It was early. This guy wasn't even born yet. I mean, look, yeah, he wasn't. What year were you born? 2011. What? All right. If you stay for the whole show, I'll play some songs that were written in the last century. Whiskey angel, whiskey angel, where did you come from? Was it heaven, a smiling, hell opening wide? You're all I ever wanted, yet now I must say goodbye.
You washed away my sorrows. You saved me from myself. You took away my troubles. You laid them on the shelf. Your love flowed like mercy, running through my veins. From the first taste, you held me. Pleasure in my pain. Whiskey angel, whiskey angel. Where did you come from? Was it heaven smiling, hell opening wide? You're all I ever wanted, yet now I must say goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Who knew love could hurt you and drown you in its rain? Tell your lies smiling and leave you with the shame. Now the love has faded. There's a tremble in your voice, just like angels singing, because they have no choice. Whiskey angel, whiskey angel. Where did you come from? Was it heaven smiling, hell opening wide? You're all I ever wanted, yet now I must say goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Thank you. So I got to laugh. This T-shirt here, does that say snooze? Okay, I might have heard it. So there's a double meaning going on right now. So that song, when I first started singing, it's kind of a long story, but I sang with this friend of mine, and her name is Leah Gardner. And when I first started making music with her, she sang and I didn't. We got hired to sing a memorial service. It was a very unusual circumstance, but that was our introduction, and long story short, I started singing. But she always called me Snooze. She never called me Crew. She's like, Snooze. So that song, she's on that record. So when I hear that song and play that, it was I was like, oh, she's getting me right now. Snooze. What's up, Snooze? What's that? Oh, man. Some Snooze merch. Hard to live that one down. I'll take it. I have a lot of nicknames, and that's one of them. So a couple months ago, I was playing a show at the local college, and I
exited the stage in a hurry, which I will never do again. Because I thought I was going down a ramp. It turned out it was a ladder. And I had this keyboard like this, kind of like above my head when I did it. Long story short, I broke my hand and I was in a cast for about a month or so. And so I had to relearn how to play all my songs and figure out how to play my shows. I think I had 4 shows in that time. Luckily, I wasn't too busy. But one of the songs that I play often, I had to kind of reimagine. It stuck. So here it is. Here's a little new version of it.
Never saw it coming, plain as it could be, rolling like the thunder, crashing like the sea. Like a lonesome whistle blowing, dancing in a dream. The sound of your heart calling, my favorite melody. You're my earthquake, sweetest heartache. You're the rock in my road. You shake me down to my soul. You take my breath away. You know just what to say. You shake me down to my soul. You're my earthquake. I've seen the highest of the highs, the lowest of lows. Stood up on the mountain, traveled down a broken road. And like a wild wind a-howling, you shook me to the ground. And tearing down the shadows and shining through the clouds. You're my earthquake, the sweetest heartache. You're the rock in my road. You shake me down to my soul. You take my breath away. You know just what to say. You shake me down to my soul. You're my earthquake. There's a beauty in this world. It can break your heart in two. But there's no other way to say you know just what to do. You're my earthquake, the sweetest heartache. You're the rock in my road. You shake me down to my soul. You take my breath away. You know just what to say. You shake me down to my soul. You're my earthquake. You shake me down to my soul. You're my earthquake. You shake me down to my soul. You're my earthquake. Thank you. I'm never tired. Okay. Y'all, thank you so much for being here tonight. It's always a pleasure to play here at Steve's. And I'm in the area for a few reasons. I'm also going to be playing down in Basalt tomorrow night at the concert series. Who's all checked out the it's Wednesday night concert series, right? Yeah. First rate. They must have someone down there running that thing that knows what they're doing, maybe, right? 40 days and 40 nights, flying down the highway, white light sideways, leaving it on behind. We're gonna rock and roll till the break of dawn, sit 'em up and knock 'em down, sing our song for 40 days and 40 nights. On BB, back it up real slow, pull up a chair 'cause Mama Nesta knows. Old Blind Joe gonna sing you a song, kick you in the teeth, send you along. Old Green River's got a smell to hit, at 5 a.m. why can't we just quit? Policeman said there's a change of plans, we're going downtown, boys, show me your hands. 40 days and 40 nights, flying down the highway, white line sideways, leaving it on behind. We're gonna rock and roll till the break of dawn, sit 'em up and knock 'em down, sing our song for 40 days and 40 nights. Buy me a bouquet up in Boys Town, gotta see you, baby, when you come around. Swing it to the left, swing it to the right, drinks in the house, y'all, you only get one night. For 40 days and 40 nights, I'm flying down the highway, white night sideways, I'm leaving it all behind. We're gonna rock and roll till the break of dawn, we'll sit 'em up and knock 'em down, sing our song for 40 days and 40 nights. Looking for a win, trying to find a way. Scarlet got upset that she can pay. High on a mountain up in the sky, from here on out, I think we're gonna fly down to the river south where the spills flow. Cold cold water gonna soothe your soul. Sing and dance, rock all night, hang on by a thread, and the spirit's light. Seen the devil and my Lord sitting side by side up on the rock over the countrywide, playing cards, shooting dice, just like I thought. Now I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry. For 40 days and 40 nights, 40 days and 40 nights, for 40 days and 40 nights, for 40 days. And 40 nights. Thank you. That was right on cue. All right. I'm gonna do a few more songs on the keys here. I put out a record a few years ago called Cosmico, and it's a solo record.
but it probably has the most people on it that I've ever had on a record, ironically. And it's one of those cool records that, in my opinion, where you can't really tell what instrument is making what sound, and I really like that. I just like sound. I know that's a weird thing. It's like I like not knowing where it's coming from. And I wanted to get some 80s pop synth tones on this record. I grew up in the 80s listening to pop radio, rock, pop and rock, and eating Pop Rocks. Remember those? What happened to them? They fizzled out. That's right. Good one, Ralph. So this is kind of takes me back to my happy place as a kid. Sometimes when you're broken, regretting words you spoken, no future in the past, no point in chasing that, everything's in motion. Tell me what you hear. Some choose to live in fear. Inspiration all around, eternal here and now. Just let time stand still. Somewhere in the laughter, somewhere in time and space, some things forgotten, some things cannot erase. Somewhere in the distance, something you know is real. Everything's in motion. Just let time stand still. No beginning and there's no end. It's so easy to pretend. There's no hurry and there's no race. Settle into the human pace. Somewhere in the laughter, somewhere in time and space, some things forgotten, some things cannot erase. Somewhere in the distance, something you know is real. Everything's in motion. Just let time stand still. Let time stand still. Sometimes when you're broken, remember words you've spoken. Somewhere in the laughter, somewhere in time and space, some things forgotten, some things cannot erase. Somewhere in the distance, something you know is real. Everything's in motion. Just let time stand. Somewhere in the laughter, somewhere in time and space, some things forgotten, some things cannot erase. Somewhere in the distance, something you know is real. Everything's in motion. Just let time stand still. Let
time stand still. Let time stand still. Thank you. All right. How's everybody feeling? Everybody good and comfy? Right on. I feel pretty good. Yeah. My eyeballs are a little weird, but I think everything's good besides my eyeballs. My eyeballs just kind of want to like just shut. But not forever or anything. Just want to chill right now. Yeah. Here's another song that was a co-write with Sam Quinn and I. And this kind of goes back to childhood memories as well. It's one of the great things about writing songs. You don't have to do as much therapy. It kind of is therapy, I think. I don't know. I think it is. That's my philosophy. Never mind. Forget I said that. Nobody take any advice I ever give anybody. That's for damn sure. That's just for me. Okay. I didn't say anything. Yeah. I write songs sometimes. Makes me feel good. This is one of them. And it was inspired by I don't remember doing this, but my mom tells a story about me running away from home at a very early age and like making the whole little knapsack thing and like, see, I'm out of here kind of thing. And I've always been a runner, literally, figuratively. And I kind of pondered, like, what was I running from or to? It's always a little of both. But in this case, I think I was running to my Aunt Billy's house. And she had a farm down the road. And in my house, my mom was what they call a health food junkie. There's like no sugar, no caffeine. We had to shop at a special grocery store. It was horrible for a child. But at my Aunt Billy's house, you could have all the like I would make my Kool-Aid myself. You know, just like the jar was like half just sugar. You could get whatever you wanted there. So I'm pretty sure I was running away to my Aunt Billy's house. Okay. That's what this song's about to me. The first thing I remember, I was 3 years old, staring down that 2-lane, thinking of the great unknown. Mama, she just looked at me. So where you think you're going, son? It's a mean old world and you best take care. I'll be praying when the day is done. Pretty little girl in the bleachers, smiling back at me. Her words fell flat with the baseball bat. Now the girl kisses me. And all my dreams are frightening, shaking in my flesh. And tears, they roll like thunder, they're falling and they won't come back. I stood by you, you stood by me. There is darkness, there is light, joy and misery. Daddy, tell me story. Were you a little boy running around in your hometown dreaming of making noise? But years they rush like water on cracks on a broken road. All my friends are shadows, the only ones on the run. The only ones on the run. I'll stand by you, you'll stand by me. There's darkness, there is light, joy and misery. Oh, 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 oh. I'll stand by you, you'll stand by me. There's darkness, there is light, joy and misery. First thing I remember, I was 3 years old, staring down that 2-lane, thinking of the great unknown.
Thank y'all. All right, I'm going to do one more here on the keys and do a few more after that. Y'all up for some more music? Everybody good? All right. So on that very first, the song I did a few minutes ago, the 40 Days, the Boogie Woogie number, was inspired by the very first Black Lilies tour in which we couch surfed across America for about that many days, exactly. And one of our shows was in the town of Leadville. And I guess I'd been there before, but this was a pretty unique experience. We had a buddy, an acquaintance from back home, and he was a backcountry skier, and he was also sort of an entrepreneur. And he reached out to us, and he said, "Hey, I want to promote your show in Leadville." He said, "Give me 50 CDs." I said, "Okay," and I did. And he pirated a radio frequency, and he created this ad. It was like the Black Lilies from Knoxville, Tennessee, Whiskey Angel, and it was on the air like 24/7 in Leadville, Colorado. And he advertised it as Ski Worker Appreciation Night. He's like, the first 50 people through the door get a free CD. And our tour, that was a really interesting tour. The first show was at the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville. The second show, we had a tour bus. We were feeling cool. The second show, I got sick. Then Snooze got sick. And it just went downhill. We canceled shows. Next thing you know, we're on a pig farm in Fargo on Thanksgiving. Life doesn't make any sense whatsoever. We were in need of a win really bad. And Leadville was it. Like, it changed. It was like a life-changing experience for me because it's the first time I'd really experienced like a packed room with high energy where people were engaged, and it just made quite the impression. So anyways, we ended up playing in Leadville a whole lot of times over the years and having a lot of yeah, it's dangerous. I could tell you more stories, but you have to be careful there. I've almost figured out a few ways to off myself there. High elevation for sure. So I was digging into some of the folklore around there, and I heard about this lady, and everyone was telling me about Baby Doe and Horace Tabor, and so I looked into that, and I wrote the song, and it was pretty cool. Like her like great granddaughter reached out to me and said, "Thanks for writing a song about my great grandma." So this is called Baby Doe.
Come on, baby, sweet little baby doe. You're the queen of the silver town. You're the diamond in my soul. You're traveling all across the country. You know you gotta find that gold. Come on, baby, sweet little baby doe. Well, you went out to the westland, searching for the promised land. You're filling with the dealer. You stack the deck and then the rear end. But if you'd only be my baby, I'd be your sweet loving man. I got $64 and a brand new plan. Me and old Frisco gonna climb up way over town, just a pick and a shovel, and we ain't coming down till there's a hole in the mountain. See what we find. I hope you like silver. We've got a brand new mine. Come on, baby, sweet little baby doe. You're the queen of the silver town. You're the diamond in my soul. You're traveling all across the country. You know you gotta find that gold. Come on, baby, sweet little baby doe. She's strutting down the main way, and no more dodging down the alleyway. Mr. Tabor, he's a rich man. He's got his baby in a hot hand. But the state of Colorado, I don't believe what they can't see. Just cause you got some money, it don't mean that you received an invitation to the party or a hand at the governor's ball. Better get back to the mountain and get back before the fall. Come on, baby, sweet little baby doe. You're the queen of the silver town. You're the diamond in my soul. You traveled all across the country. You know you gotta find that gold. Come on, baby, sweet little baby doe. Come on, baby, sweet little baby doe. You're the queen of the silver town. You're the diamond in my soul. You traveled all across the country. You know you gotta find that gold. Come on, baby, sweet little baby doe. Come on, baby, sweet little baby doe.
Thank y'all. Thank you for that request. This is a song I wrote for my grandpa from Michigan, and we grew up in a town called Bridgman. It's pretty small, about 2,000 people, still is, and it was named after my great grandpa, and my youngest son. His name is Bridgman. Yeah, he's a whippersnapper. It's funny, like I grew up there in the 80s, and it's like he popped out like an 80s kid. He's got a mullet and cut off sleeves, and it's just like, it's It's right there. I don't know how it happened. It's in the genes or something. He really does. It's pretty funny. He's awesome. His mom sends me videos of him, and he's got his guitar. He's like, I've got 2 shows tonight. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can think of 2 things at the same time. I can't. At all. I don't know. Is it possible? I've heard women are better at that. Is that true? No, maybe not. I know. I knew I shouldn't go there. Oh well. Well, yeah, go with this. Well, we know that. Something's up here. Y'all give me just a second here. That's not a natural tune in there. Okay, the string's way out. Okay, so Catherine, let me get back to this. So, yeah, I wrote this for my grandpa, Bill Ackerman. And he was in the Army Air Corps during World War II, and he flew a P-47, and he named it after his mother, Catherine. And we actually made a video for this one time. I don't know if it's really available or out there, but he had a 8mm camera with him during the war and had hours of footage, and we've kind of been working on putting all that together. But I used kind of that imagery and stories that I knew about him that I was told to write this song. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get a new pick. This one's worn out. The songs are really interesting to me because, like, you don't have a chance to say a whole lot in a song. I could write a novel if I took each verse from the song. I could write 10 chapters on, like, what really transpired. But I tried to capture some of that, sort of that exhilarating feeling of flying. And now my oldest son is a pilot, too. He's flying helicopters. If anybody needs a helicopter pilot, he's for hire. He will scare you, I guarantee it. Anywhere. Yeah. That's my dream, is to go to a gig in a helicopter. It's going to happen, I promise you. I told you he'll scare you. He will scare you, promise.
Sergeant Foster, tell me now straight, 4,000 pounds of fire and we're in overweight. You say you don't believe we'll ever get her off the ground. Don't worry, Sergeant, she ain't never let me down. No, she ain't never let me down. Up here with the birds and the angels and the bombs, 89 missions and I ain't 21. Thinking of my mother and the girl I left behind. Come on, Silver darling, we were born to fly. Yeah, we were born to fly. And my Catherine, carry me on your wings to Lake Michigan and tie on the dreams. Where the Red Arrow Highway cuts right through our town. Nothing but blue skies and fire on the ground. Nothing but blue skies and fire on the ground. Chicago town, marching down Main Street and nobody made a sound. I wasn't but a child then and ain't much older now. Looking back through the smoke and flames, I never saw coming down. No, they never saw coming down. It might count the rent, carry me on your wings to Lake Michigan, child of dreams, where the Red Arrow Highway cuts right through our town. Nothing but blue skies and fire on the ground. Nothing but blue skies and fire on the ground. Traveling across the ocean, been all around this land. Pontador, Italy, got drunk in Paris, France. Across the Rhone River, can't be much longer now. Have you heard the news today? We're all heroes now. Yeah, we're all heroes now. In my cat the rent, carry me on your wings to Lake Michigan, child of dreams, where the Red Arrow Highway cuts right through our town. Nothing but blue skies and fire on the ground. Nothing but blue skies and fire on the ground.
Thank you. Thanks for the request. Well, y'all, thank you so much for being here. And maybe I'll see some of y'all on Basalt tomorrow. Yeah. And, yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. If you enjoy what you're hearing and you want to keep up with what I'm doing, I have a website, cruisecontreras.com, and an email list. And that's kind of the best way to stay in direct touch. And we are getting the band rolling, and I'm busy, so I'm going to be doing this thing quite a bit, and I'm happy about that. All right. Oh, also, we're putting on our first festival. It's really soon. It's Labor Day weekend. So I'm thinking this is a pop-up festival. It's called Catoosa Fest, Catoosa. It's on 200 acres in East Tennessee, really on the plateau, a place called Jamestown. Nobody knows where, even if you're from there, nobody knows where it's at, which is what's awesome about it. It's kind of like a nature/music festival. There's like hiking and fishing, waterfalls, natural bridge. It's like going to a state park. Labor Day weekend coming up, the end of August. Yeah. Might be time to come home. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll probably do it again next year. All right, so that made me think of this song. This is a song about a honky tonk from back home called Toots Little Honky Tonk, and I used to conveniently live walking distance away. Thanks for being here.
Bonnie said, son, it's time to go home. It's 3 in the morning and I'm closing the doors. You seem like a good man and I'm sorry you're low, but it's 3 in the morning and it's time to go. Well, thank you, dear Bonnie, for treating me so kind. It's been a good night, everybody's feeling fine. I walked out the door and I breathed the cool night air. It's 3 in the morning and nobody cares. One more mile and I'll be home. I'll hang my head and I'll rest these weary bones. I'm leaving you this morning. It's 3 in the morning and I'm going home. Well, the thoughts that cross the mind, they ain't hard to bear. Sorrows and heartaches bound to take their share. Hold on just a while, there's a sweet release. It's 3 in the morning and I'm begging please. One more mile and I'll be home. I'll hang my head and I'll rest these weary bones. Goodbye sorrows, I'm leaving you this morning. It's 3 in the morning and I'm going home. Well, the road is winding and the trees are flying past. Tears were falling as I felt the crash. Goodbye mean a world, this will be my last. It's 3 in the morning and I'm fading fast. One more mile and I'll be home. I'll hang my head and I'll rest these weary bones. Goodbye sorrows, I'm leaving you this morning. It's 3 in the morning and I'm going home. It's 3 in the morning and I'm going home. Thank you all very much. Thanks for having me and thanks for being here. We'll do this again soon. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah. I feel good.